coming to the fore. Could have had somebody else if Gerwyn Price had withdrawn before the tournament got underway.
Yeah, and no doubt there will be one or two questioning the timing of that. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time, because Vandenbogaerde is not going to take out this 161, but he'll look to apply some sort of pressure on Smith, who is waiting at the front of the stage to have a nibble at this 85. Let's see how he fares with this one. Just the single 15, just the single 20 as well.
41.
Can't find the bullseye.
Not much closer than his first effort at it. And that's a 14-dart break of throw. The Belgian leads this one. He does have an amazing game. What is the issue? He is not finding a consistent level of performances that wins game after game after game. Hence why he missed out on the match play. Because in the last 10 years, he's had fluctuations in form. Sometimes he's looked like the best player in the world. Sometimes he's looked significantly less than that, but he's always been doing enough to get to those big tournaments.
Vandenbogaerde here, looking at a potential 11-darter, double 18 for a 3-1 lead. Michael Smith can't watch, and Michael Smith will hear the crowd cheer behind him, and that will tell him that Vandenbogaerde is halfway there. He leads 3-1, and look at the way he's just progressively getting better and better. There for the taking for Vandenbogaerde, if he can find his shooting boots once again. He's got 2 treble 20s. Can he find another one to fill it up? Not quite, but that's a little bit better. And it gives Michael Smith something to think about once again from this position of 193. But look at the response. Shame about the last dart.
121.
But that will do.
To the 11s. Oh, he's hit the treble 14. He's missed that by quite a distance in the end. That's 19 left.
105.
Well, on such moments, matches can easily turn. Michael Smith has been gifted another opportunity at tops. That was a mile above the wire, but that is more like it. And that one could easily have gone the other way. Could so easily have been 5-2 for Vandenbogaerde. Instead, it's 4-3, and all of a sudden there is a very different complex. Glenn touched upon it earlier as well. Just a fractional change in the timing of the release can have such an impact on any player's rhythm and the purchase they find with the dart as well when they throw and when it lands in the board. It can have such a dramatic impact, but this one is slipping away from Michael Smith, and he needs to find something big here.
91. Barrier required 91.
Encouragement once again for Vandenbogaerde as he looks to move to within one leg of a place in the second round. Tops, 2 clear darts. Absolutely bang in the middle of that double 20 bed. And it's...
But Michael Smith has been given a golden path. He should have lost this game already, but ends up throwing for the match, and ultimately 4 visits in, he's still 200 points away. Vandenbogaerde with time.
Not quite sure what was going on there, but
I think he wanted the single 10 to leave 36.
He was a long way from it though, wasn't he?
He was. It wasn't good. But that is poor. That is really poor from Michael Smith. The darts go on the table. He thinks it's done. Mario Vandenbogaerde to bring it to an end. 4-1 up and looking like he was going to batter Michael Smith. But finally, he gets over the line. At the 8th time of asking, the match dart is pinned. Michael Smith beaten in round 1. And we have another Belgian confirmed here in Antwerp in round 2. Hybrex won this afternoon. Mario Vandenbogaerde kicks off the evening session by taking out the former world champion, Michael Smith.
Wish them both all the best, and yeah, one was practicing religiously, as in that man in your picture. One was just sat down talking to his manager there, but that is Ryan Joyce. But I'm surprised to hear that stat, because his floor game is normally so prolific. He's so tough. The players find him difficult to play. Renowned as one of the best finishers in the world of darts, and if he leaves a double 16, a double 8, he would often finish it. So an interesting game, and the way the day has gone, Been really tight matches. This is a start and a half.
Oh,
what a finish! What a start to this match from Ricardo Pietreczko.
Just going to say Luke Humphries is the disciple of all that, because he has spoken at length on so many occasions about the benefits that he's felt almost, well, not immediately, it's a hard drawn out process, but it's yeah, the two go hand in hand, especially when you're involved in a final day on a European Tour stage. They're long, arduous sessions, aren't they?
And that's the example he gave. So we'll keep an eye on that for Ryan. But that's a beautiful 180 for Ricardo Pietreczko, because he wasn't in this leg. Ryan Joyce is down to a 2-dart. Talked an awful lot. These type of finishes, he'll be really angry. There might be a smile on his face there, Rob. He'll be furious with himself.
Yeah, he does do that, Pietreczko. He does try to laugh things off, and I'm not sure it sends out the right message. It looks as though he's a little bit carefree and the attitude isn't as it should be. But yeah, I think deep down he'll be very, very unhappy with that one.
30.
Oh dear, that's a horror show around, really. OK, he's left himself 84. Nice 2-dart combo if he gets the chance. But Joyce should gobble up this 55. Got there in the end. Wouldn't say he gobbled it up,
Yeah,
but more a little nibble here and there, and he found a way through.
yeah, you'll very rarely see him go for tops. He'll try to avoid that as much as possible. And he said to Ricardo Pietreczko, you've got 6 darts and 2-1-2 to win the leg. Silly, silly.
6. Got it 152.
Well, you called it, Rob. You said it's going to go down to the wire. It's looking very much that way. It's almost like two players who don't believe they can win this game. Ricardo Pietreczko had a 180 in this leg, remember. Ryan Joyce, who's down to the finish of 68. Usually is forte. Tonight, maybe the confidence is not there. Can he find something? Because that's a beautiful dart. This to go one away. Big dart.
Yeah, you just felt Ryan Joyce needed a confidence-boosting, authority-asserting moment like that. And OK, he needed it with the second dart on double 4, but that will make him feel a whole lot better. Another 180, all well and good. And do you know what? It could happen. Not quite, but a 140 will do.
140.
Absolutely will do, because his setup play been distinctly average in this game. That'll be happy. And again, that dart over the top for Ryan Joyce. He doesn't want to move around the board. That's an unbelievable last dart, but a big chance for Pietreczko one more time. Are we going to go the distance again? So many games, 6-5 today. Treble 16 looks like it's the shot. But Ryan Joyce is going to have an opportunity for a 1-2-1 and to win this match.
121.
1-2-1 for the match for Ryan Joyce. Treble 17. Leaves a shot at the bullseye.
9.
Match start comes and goes, and Ricardo Pietreczko breathes a sigh of relief.
16.
We have the confidence, Rob, that this one's going to go. He did everything right. You can see just getting his breathing right. Looks at that desired target to go the distance. Absolutely smack bang in the middle. And the double reward for Ricardo Pietreczko, as that was a breaker throw. Last leg decider. It's Ricardo with the darts.
Look at this, 206 plays 207 after 9 darts each, 5 legs apiece. Flip of a coin job, this one.
If you ever wonder what a practice routine for a professional dart player is, it's this range in 6 darts. And Ricardo Pietreczko has given himself an opportunity. He's going to come back for a finish of 109 to see out this game. Can Ryan Joyce put any pressure on it? The answer is no. Advantage to Germany.
Well, Ryan Joyce has missed a match start. Can Ricardo Pietreczko at least engineer a match start opportunity? 89.08. Gets the treble 19. Match start incoming.
93.
First match start. Ryan Joyce. It's a tough ask. Looks like he's going down to 19. That's a beauty. He'll stay there. He's going to get a match start.
132.
Well, what a way to wrap it up that would have been. A 150 checkout on double 18, but it is a second match dart that slips through the fingers of Ryan Joyce, and Ricardo Pietreczko has already missed a match dart at double 16, and he's now got one at double 8. 3 clear opportunities for the finalist in Antwerp 12 months ago, and he has bust his score.
And this is a match that's had absolutely everything. 180s, great match play, missed darts at a double, missed match darts, but it's Ryan Joyce with his opportunity for his beloved double 8, and he gets across the line in the end in a match that play will be super frustrating Ricardo Pietreczko. And it's Ryan Joyce who not only wins that game, remember, he would normally be playing Gerwin Price tomorrow, but he moves on to Sunday finals day. He really has got a one-way. But Ricardo Pietreczko looks super frustrated. He knows that that's a missed opportunity. There's a few players who were such quick players, Jermaine Watamina, Gerwin Price, were throwing over my shoulder when I was getting my darts out.
It's how quick they are to the hockey, that's the issue, isn't it? Less where they stand, and it's how quick they're ready to go and launching their darts. And Gerwin Price is as quick as anybody we've ever seen. That.
Such an elegant throw as Joe Cullen. That toe to the hockey. And some wonderful finishes already. We've seen the big fish. Plan B for Ian White. Just to get the setup play, and that's exactly what he's going to do. The decision to make here for Joe Cullen, because that is an outstanding return from Ian White.
2 double 19s. Can get the first one.
39. Ian, you require 40.
He's had good moments on tops, and then they had those 3 darts right on the wire. Saying nothing, Ian.
20.
Well, Ian White
Do you require 56?
might find himself 3-1 down here, and were it not for his inability to hit double top, it could be 3-1 the other way.
When he arrived with Joe yesterday, I said, you know, what's the plan for you now? He said, I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to relax. Got a really busy period coming up with Prague next week, and then the World Series of Darts.
174.
These players just need to manage their body with their energy levels. This has been a pretty slow, lackadaisical Joe Cullen. Still,
59.
he'll be delighted to be leading 3-1. But soon before.
Searching for that treble 16, strays into the 8, but it's a finish where he should get 1 dart at tops. And we'll get a look at it. The problem is, Ian White, 1 dart at tops has not been enough. Often, 3 darts at tops hasn't been enough.
You require 80.
Can you get a couple at double 10? That would help. He can.
Thought you were going to be a medium there, Dan. For the first time since 1989, but hey, Joe Cullen's got the opportunity this time. It's double top. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Ian White is having a nightmare on the outer ring. 1 from 9. Just help the player, whether it's a little bit scruffy or not. We can see the improvement through the game. This is good stuff from Joe. Excellent darts. He's seeing out this game well.
And lost in the first round in the Netherlands and in Leverkusen and in Kiel, Joe Cullen. Knocked out in round 2 the tournament before that in Sindelfingen. His last win was in Sindelfingen against Marcel Erber, one of the host nation qualifiers.
Nothing White can do, everything he's tried. That is a frustrated player. It'll be typical now to leave himself. It's almost like you don't even want to hit it yet. He's just double checking with the referee there just so he can leave himself to finish. Outstanding. Too little, too late.
Match start, Cullen. And that completes the job. Joe Cullen was vulnerable in that game. He was really, really struggling. Ian White could not hit tops, he could not hit tens, and he couldn't put him away. He could have been 3-1 up. He ended up 3-1 down. Cullen got comfortable, and he has run away with a 6-1 victory.
That's the thing, he seems to have done a lot already. I mean, compared to, of course, the one outlying exception.
140.
You ignore that.
You know, 2 years out of the game with a ban, and then to come back and hit the ground running so well.
Yeah.
Really, really good play.
139, Cowley required 44.
Gets down to 170, Sedlacek on for an 11-darter though. Struggle to win that one, Wessel. 11-darter with the dart. It is all going with throw at the moment, and it is excellent. But Sedlacek's averaging 101. Didn't really change things for him. Could go to the ball. Oh,
36.
Well, that was a loose one, and not quite sure what happened there with the release or the grip. Maybe just feeling the heat a little bit. Is getting warm out there, by the way. Getting warm in here as well.
it is. I just want him. He might have just been trying to floop it over, which is never a good idea, and then it's come out of hand wrong. But a ton 40 is what he's after from this position. Again, to try and loop it over. This time it works.
Vesely requires 61.
Loopy rather than floopy, which I love that analogy. Married those two words together. 61 here for Nijman. Needs something, you feel. Needs a spark to get himself going. And
Nijman.
well, okay, that's a break. And there, once again, isn't too much of a reaction from Nijman.
Absolutely. Russell Nijman in the ascendancy here.
60.
But he did this at the start of the match. Brilliant at the start of the first couple of visits. I mean, his first 9 average is still up close to 120. But he's having some scruffy visits. They're tending to come later in the legs. Ironically, you get into a double, and he's been very good. It's the set-up play that hasn't been amazing.
Treble 19. Not quite happening just yet for Nijman in this leg. There are points on the floor there as well. So Evil Charlie looking to hoover up the loose change on this one as well. There is the 57 to leave a flat 50. Double 16 for Karol Sedlacek to get back in front at 4-3. And I might just mark that one down as another potential turning point as well.
Using such a good position in this leg, Wessel Nijman. He's kind of in danger of letting it slip through his fingers. It could have already gone. Sedlacek has missed his one chance. It'll only be one chance for Wessel. At the ball.
56.
Yep, the hand gesture tells you it was a flyer. He suggested with that movement there might have been a bit of a wayward swing on that one from right to left as well. Whether that was an outside force or not, it doesn't matter, because Sedlacek has stepped in and picked up the loose change and leads by 4 legs to 3. One that could easily have gone the other way. Now then, how about this?
105.
Took a big chunk out of it.
Vesely require 164.
Yeah, good leg this actually from Sedlacek, just when it looks as though it might be turning the other way again, but this is a good response so far. 164 is not happening for Nijman anyway.
100. Cowley requires 65.
In the 11s route. That leaves tops. And that is tops. Excellent leg of dart.
Karol Sedlacek.
I was just about to say, you would rather be in Sedlacek's shoes right now. I'm not so sure.
10.5 legs played. There's 2 points between them. They have been neck and neck, pretty much from the word go.
Well, if Sedlacek had found at least 1 2-treble visit here, it would have been a very different leg. As it is, this is Nijman's, I think.
150.
Utterly magnificent setup. He's got 3 match darts, unless Sedlacek wins it with this visit. Evil Charlie offering the fist bump, the acknowledgement of the brilliance for Nijman, but might be about to offer him his handshake in a minute. To the 14s. Bullseye to win it. What a shot! What a game! What a contest! Karol Sedlacek beats Wessel Nijman, all he can do is give it the double teapot and shake his head. 11 legs of battle. 100 average for Nijman, 50% on the doubles, and still not enough because Evil Charlie gets the job done, and it's Josh Rock whom he'll face in round 2 tomorrow.
Bunting is absolutely flying right now. He's my candidate to win the tournament outright this weekend, irrespective of who's here and who isn't. I think Bunting's got certainly the game, the form, the talent, the confidence right now to pick up another title this weekend. Yeah, that De Graaf campaign when he won the title, I mean, he beat Adam Paxton 6-5 in the opener, so yeah, it almost hit the buffers on the word go.
And that's when you settle. And he kick-started from that. Sometimes you just need that little bit of luck, but this is a good riposte from Jeff on his throat. Once again, good setup from Bergh. I'm not going to say anything about the finish this time. It's more traditional, that's for sure. It's double 16, and he's on the board. Still Bergh that leads by 2 legs to 1.
He's only won a handful of matches on the European Tour, but the vast majority have been against Dutch players. And he's picked up another one today against Wessel Nijman.
Yeah, what a match. I mean, that bullseye at the end. We could name a few games from today, but that was a special moment from a really special player. He's very respected on the circuit now, as Carroll.
96. Jeffrey 134.
Yeah, Vandenbogaerde just looks like he was under a little bit of pressure in that last visit, and he is to an extent here as well, because De Graaf is
94.
chipping away very effectively there. He's left himself a shot at double 20, so Vandenbogaerde has to be foot perfect here with this 96. Double 8. The 3-1. Well, I've got to say, that's impressive because he was under pressure there. That was De Graaf. Action starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon local time, midday if you're watching in the UK. And why wouldn't you be?
180s, excellent doubles ratio, averaging over 100. This is a polished performance from Dirk van Duijvenbode right now.
Yeah, and what he did there, he absolutely pounced over that sloppy visit beforehand from De Graaf as well. So he's got 6 darts from 144 now as a consequence of all that. Although talking of sloppy darts, there's a single one for good measure as well, and maybe just as well that he has this slight cushion to work with.
And no reaction, Rob. He didn't sulk, he didn't moan, he didn't pull a face. And then pinged it with the last dart, and everything is absolutely rosy again. But good set-up play there for Jeffrey De Graaf.
Yeah, well, he knows. I mean, the bottom line is he is the master of his own destiny in this leg, and to some extent in the match as well. This is for a break of throw. 58 away. And again, he's had to tidy things up, so only 1 dart at the double, but it's enough. It's more than enough for Dirk van Duijvenbode. And again, wayward with the first dart, loose first dart, but the way he just mopped things up. And he's maintaining a very healthy average right now as well. Jeffrey De Graaf not too far behind.
I just see a player, Rob, who's ready to win again.
Yeah.
428. Jeffrey required 91.
Yeah, much depends on, you know, staying injury-free as well. And like I said, I mean, the draw could have been kinder for him, certainly. I mean, it's not going to get any easier, but sometimes that's just the way things pan out. And certainly, if he were to get through this one and the next one, that would stand him in good stead going into the final day. 1-2-2 though for Van Duijvenbode for the match. Bullseye! And look at the reaction from Dirk van Duijvenbode, a real tower of strength as he takes out the 1-2-2 check out for good measure as well. Didn't want to hang around too much longer, didn't want to give Jeffrey De Graaf too much further encouragement.
That's always the case. And I think there might. We've seen him skip tournaments. We've seen him have a good weekend and then go, oh, I don't need to play those. It all adds up. And it all adds up when you're in races to get to things like the match play and the World Grand Prix. And as you said, he's one of the most talented players around. He has to ally that with work ethic and finding a way to be consistently good. Oh, how about this? Tops for the 140!
The second leg,
Fancy stuff from Gurney.
Then it was the rat-a-tat with darts 2 and 3.
He is getting back to that pace that he used to be at. I mean, he really broke his throw down. He won titles playing lightning quick. Then he had a bad spell of form, really slowed it down, became very deliberate. And I think he forgot. I don't think he can throw as quick as he used to anymore, even if he wanted to. But he's working his way back to that sort of speed where he is so captivating to watch.
The player who's captivating right now is Daryl Gurney, because he's just quietly but effectively getting on with his job. Even from that pre-throw routine, it's exactly the same each time. Eyes on the prize of this double 18. This is a big dart. And he's up for the challenge. That's masterful. I think Gurney's in that headspace right now.
100.
Makes it look so easy, doesn't it? Makes it look so easy.
There's a player who could himself. The man, Brian Raman.
100.
And look, Daryl Gurney, it may be more functional than flair when he's throwing, but he is so good. Can't find the treble 20 to keep the shot alive. Straight back down to that treble 19.
The candidates for game of the day just keeps changing each time. Treble 19 for the bullseye. This'll sting. Right smack, bang in the middle. What a finish.
180 set up, 127 out. World class from Daryl Gurney.
This would be a game for the darts for Cullen Rydz as well. He's got total advantage, 6 darts and 184. And the way he's finding the trebles, you'd think he'd fancy it. That was an awkward first stab, but he was able just to use it as a guide.
Goes down to a 2-darter. Can Cullen Rydz take out the 84 as straightforwardly as Daryl Gurney did a couple of legs ago? He'll have to be on the ball. And he can't get it. This is a chance for Gurney.
92.
Is he aggressive? The way he's hitting that treble 20, I think that's the only case. Decision to make. He's gone for double-double. He's hit one. What a performance. Daryl Gurney, take a bow. Because Cullen Rydz did absolutely nothing wrong in that Euro Tour classic of a game. Daryl Gurney, I said we like this version of him in 2025. Well, he put everything together there, and he's going to be a serious match for Rosted tomorrow, that's for sure. Cullen Rydz, hold your head up high. You were magnificent in that game, but Daryl Gurney deserves all the plaudits, and the World Cup champion will be delighted with that match. And when he looks at the numbers, he'll be even happier.
Darts crowds, they may start off different, they might just become darts crowds, and there might not be much different. And look and say the Germans are this, that and the other. It's no real different. You go and play in England. We had a Euro Tour in England, it'd be similar.
100.
Even heard whistles at the match play. The knowledgeable match play crowd, is it?
Yeah, a little voice of frustration there from Mike De Decker after that first dart, and not down to a finish from the position he was in. Lukeman looking to strengthen his claims for a first leg in this visit as well. Could have been better, could have been stronger. De Decker, big visit here will make things very interesting. That's exactly what he's got as well. Good response from De Decker. Just asked the question of Martin Lukeman with this 118. Now with this 98, needs the treble 20, gets it, double 19, downstairs, focused, and Lukeman is on the scoreboard in style. A 118 checkout, the biggest of the match so far. Maybe something else to come, but that's a good response by Lukeman with the 180 to get down to 222.
Martin Schindler awaits the winner of this one, by the way. The number 15 seed here this weekend, a winner on the Euro Tour already this year.
Wouldn't rule out a Shindy win this weekend either. I mean,
can't rule it out at any point over the last couple of years, can he?
No, Bunting is my man this weekend, but
58. Mike, you require 136.
Little turns up tomorrow and what sort of a frame of mind he's in, but yeah, Shindy has to be considered.
96.
We had a look at the 164 in the last leg. Martin Lukeman couldn't get it done. Not going to get it done here either.
Well, this could be by far and away, by some distance, the best leg of the match so far for Mike de Decker, and it would be the best leg of the match so far as well as a whole. Potential 13-darter, 14-darter will do. Double 10. The finishing has been a little bit erratic from Mike de Decker so far today. That is now 7 missed darts at a double.
Anthony require 120.
And who knows, he may well need another 18, 19 darter to get the job done, unless Lukeman can find a way through with this Shanghai.
It's no guide. You can't find the treble.
60. Mike require 20.
Listen to this. Yes, he's got the crowd with him, but they are demanding him hit this. And he does hit it.
Mike de Decker.
He's got a 2-leg advantage here, Mike de Decker.
7th leg, and Mike
Won the first
Decker.
2, lost the next 2, won the 2 that followed that. Still only averaging around 82 here in this game, and that's a follow-on effect from that poor scoring. Starting legs poorly from Martin Lukeman.
59.
Chances have been at a premium. Once again, 3 visits to the board, and he's not even halfway down for 501.
Yeah, another trebleless visit there as well. And
58.
you feel as though if de Decker can just find an extra 5% here, I think he'll be very comfortable. It won't take much to turn it on. Lukeman needs to come up with some answers pretty sharpish here. That's more like it from Lukeman.
40. Martin require 127.
It's a treble 19. Finds it for the ball. Great shot, Martin Lukeman. The 2 real moments of quality at the back end of legs have both come from smash. The 127, which followed the 118 checkout earlier. Mike de Decker, good setup here. Give him a realistic match-winning opportunity. And it's
44.
not. It's not a good set. It's not even a setup. He is not set up.
$140.
Chance for Lukeman.
95. Martin require 80.
84 plays 80. Lukeman on strike first with the slightly more straightforward passage you feel here.
60.
But de Decker will get a look at this 84 for the match. To become the latest Belgian to secure his place in the second round of the Flanders Darts Trophy in Antwerp. Bullseye he wants, bullseye he gets. And in a match that featured one spectacular finish on the bullseye from Martin Lukeman, it's Mike de Decker who comes up with another 2 to take the honours in another really good tussle between those 2. The scoring wasn't as good as other matches this evening, but it was not short on tension and drama. But in the end, it's the Belgian crowd who get what they want. They get the outcome they want as well. Belgium's #1, the real deal, Mike de Decker, secures his passage into round 2. But I would venture he might have to play a bit better against Martin Schindler when he takes to the stage tomorrow. But for now, the job is done. De Decker wins it by 6 legs for 3.
Prime time, the last game of the night, and he started very, very nicely because it had a real sense of David versus Goliath. But it's the Belgian that's come out the traps very, very nicely.
Well, he has, certainly, and as I said,
100.
nowhere near have we seen the best of Raymond van Barneveld this year on the European Tour. The fact that he's qualified for so many of these is a plus for him, but
134.
yeah, I mean,
the
thing about Vandenbogaerde, he has that momentum from last night as well. Let's see if Barney can take out this 156 though. Double 18 to really silence the crowd.
135.
My goodness, that would have been a way to start things off, wouldn't it? Double 18, though, has been missed.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. That would have silenced the crowd. They're intrigued in this game. Debutant, he looked a little bit nervous, but it feels like a real family affair. He keeps looking over to them as well. Not only just Dimitri has turned up to watch his brother, but his dad's there, and also Vianney, his older brother as well.
He's already in good shape on throw once again, looking for a 3-1 lead. He's down to 179 after 9 darts.
Yeah, real stocky lad, isn't he? So he's having to use that trajectory of the dart. There's a little bit of movement in the actual throw, which he'll maybe want to try and eliminate as he moves on and progresses as a player.
97.
But let me tell you, he knows where that treble is. As we mentioned earlier, the doubles have been no problem so far.
Yeah, there does look to be a bit of a roll of the shoulder after the release as well.
We might find out a little bit more about the young man roundabout now, because Barney's on his favourite double, centre of the board on the 82.
Well, he was looking for the bullseye there, clearly, for double 16, but he's made a bit of a hash of this, to be honest.
32. Remaining require 36.
But he's in position just in case. But Barney looking at 36 to get back on terms at 2 apiece. And he hasn't made too much inroads there either with that second dart. But he has with the third. And Barney never looked really too flustered there, did he either? Always looked composed, always looked fairly calm and steady.
56.
It's been patience, hasn't it, with Raymond so far. See, just a little bit of frustration, because when he kicked into that 3-2 lead, I'm sure there was an element of his thought process that he's going to now run away with it. But every time we doubt the Saint, he bounces back, and Barney's had a few attempts at these sort of finishes. Vandenbogaerde looking good to go level.
57. Zanti require 24.
Double 12 for Vandenbogaerde to get back on track at 3 apiece, and that's the 16 darter. Doesn't really matter what the leg count or what the dart count is per leg, he'll take anything right now, and that was a very mature response by Vandenbogaerde, because he'll want to make a contribution to that.
Oh, he's done that already. I mean, I thought this genuinely was a game that Barney would be comfortable 6-1, 6-2.
59.
And really, Zanti should be 4-3 up in this game. His dad was confident. I said, does he have the skills and abilities to win this game? He went, yes, he can win this match.
96.
I wasn't so sure. Barney, for the first time, is just getting that little bit of daylight.
Yeah, and in many ways, he might have preferred a match against someone like Barney rather than a less celebrated player, because it lowers the expectation and it just gives you a chance to test yourself against one of the very best.
Preston decision there, 20 and bullseye, you think would be the shot. So what he's effectively saying to Zanti is, you can't finish on 1-4-8, Zanti. And Zanti said, well, that's not a bad start, and I think you're wrong.
108.
Well, that would have been the ultimate right back at you from Zanti Vandenbogaerde had he found that one. But he's left himself a shot at double 20 if Barney can't find a way through here on double 8, or indeed double 4. Barney. Yeah, just look at the reaction there from Vandenbogaerde. He's absolutely furious.
Scrappy there from Ray. He'll go back and use the moment just to gather his thoughts again. There's no 44. Pressure has come back.
Just chipping away, Barney, isn't he, towards the finish line here. He's got a bit of a cushion now to work with. Vandenbogaerde may just have one final flourish.
140.
That's what we want to see. It could be his last 3 darts.
Because Barney's looking at double 10 for the match and a 6-3 passage. And Barney eventually comes out on top. But have we seen a potential star of the future in the shape of Zanti Vandenbogaerde? In the end, he just about fell short against Raymond van Barneveld, but he certainly had his moments in that one. He led 2-0, he got himself level at 3-3, had a great opportunity late on as well with the 1-4-8 checkout that didn't quite work out for him. But he has certainly acquitted himself well, and he has certainly served notice of his talent and his potential for the future as well. And I think when we hear from Barney in a moment, I think Barney will acknowledge all of that as well. That was a good performance by Zanti Vandenbogaerde, but Barney takes care of business, and Barney advances to a meeting with Ryan Searle in the second round tomorrow.